Welcome back for another Minecraft video. We're on episode 33 of the Minecraft Survival Guide here on the Caranimal Gaming channel. I appreciate everybody who's watching and supporting the channel. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. If you are new, please consider subscribing and liking the videos to help out support me. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If anybody who has watched quite a few of my videos have noticed probably something that's a little bit different, I have changed my resource pack, which I did really like the resource pack that I had before. I had the natural resource pack. Right now I'm on Chroma Hills. I really seem to really like this one. It's really nice. Hopefully the builds are going to come out really nice. It's pretty clear, pretty crystal. So I'm really liking it so far. But one of my favorite parts about this is these. I mean, look at that. Like the elytra. That just looks pretty cool. Like I don't know about anybody else, but I think that those wings look pretty dang cool in this in this resource pack. Anyway, so without further ado, let's jump right in and get on with the build for today. Today we're going to be building the fountains for the collection for our two farms. I've been adding to the farm over here, kind of getting the seeds going on over here. Look at these villagers though with this resource pack. What? I honestly I kind of like it. It's a little bit different, but I think it's funny. So I'm anyway, that's probably the funniest part about this resource pack. But anyway, let's get on with building these fountains and getting our collection system put together. So also, I've been collecting a lot of nether quartz, so I'm going to need to mine all of this and get my blocks going. Hopefully this will be enough to do both of them. If I'm not able to get them both done today, I do apologize, but we're going to see what we can come up with here. I figured I'd do this on stream, but yeah. Also, I need to check to make sure I don't know, I keep hearing this clicking sound in my audio, so let me check something real quick. It's kind of bugging me, to be honest. Hopefully my audio is good, because I don't want to start this whole thing and then have issues here. No, it seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that, I'll cut that out of my video. That seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. No, it's echoing. Okay. Clear that out. I am going to reset my headphones real quick. Okay, so we're gonna be breaking all these to get as much. These blocks are actually pretty cool. I think they look pretty neat. But let's try to get as many of these. And I always mine these with a Fortune 3 pickaxe. And I think with the nether update, honestly, I think that they've upped the amount of nether quartz you can find in the nether, because before it took me a lot longer to find this much, and this time it didn't take me so long. So I'm kind of excited about that, because I like to do a lot more builds with nether quartz anyway, and so it's nice to have more of it so I can actually build more with it. It's very expensive material though, for sure. Sure, got it all. Okay, so that's 3 stacks. I mean, pretty much got double the amount. So at 3 stacks, let's go over here and so got like a stack and a half out of 3 stacks, so about half the amount. After this, I think we'll just get started on the build. Alright, we gathered up everything. Okay, so that's a little bit less than we got last time. That kind of sucks. Yeah, a little bit less. Alright, well, let's see how far we can get. We keep going to that one. Let's see how far we can get with this amount, and we'll see if we have enough to actually do the second one for today. So let's grab up all of our quartz blocks. Thinking about maybe doing a white concrete for the base. I might actually come back and do the base with maybe a bluish color or like a green color, or maybe even do something that from like the prismarine, maybe this kind of color kind of thing, and put some plants in there. I don't know, we'll see, but for now we're just going to use the white concrete. So this is the outline of the two. This is the one fountain, so it's going to be pretty big. Then there's going to be also another fountain over here. I'm thinking we're probably going to get the one done today, and then we'll see how it goes to get the other one going. I might just do that off screen or off camera. Okay, so let's do the outside like this. So I was thinking about doing the steps. That. Let's just build this out and see what it looks like. Could build the other side. Let's see here. Alright, so that's kind of the base. I mean, it's pretty big. Like I said, I mean, these fountains are going to be pretty big. They're going to look pretty awesome, especially when it starts spitting out carrots. I have been organizing. Oh, and look at this thing. This is the ender chest. Like, what? I don't know. I just love it. I don't know why. Like I said, I think we're going to do with the white concrete at first for the bottom. So we're going to take this down one level. Don't need that. I'll just do this for now. This white concrete looks pretty cool, to be honest. And this will really brighten it up for this inside part. And like I said, I might come back and put like a blue if I'll experiment with it a little bit later on. But this is just kind of get the idea of how this is built. You can always do a different color, whatever works for you. Okay. Whoa, look at these. See, these are the zombies. And this sword's pretty cool too. Okay, I do need to sleep though. I mean, it's all going to be covered in water, so the brightness of it's going to be kind of, downed up a little bit from the water, so it's not going to look as much, as bright. Make it look pretty or whatever. But this inside part, it's going to go up, but you don't really need it to be anything. I mean, I would keep it somewhat close to the blocks that you're going to be using. Like a white color. For what I'm doing anyway. So I think that's what you have to do, yeah, to make the smooth quartz. Because I kind of want it to match this right here, I believe. Here, I want to see what we're capable of doing with this real quick before I get too involved. Yeah, it's just the slabs and the stairs, so that's good. Okay, so let's do that. I think having the match that'll make it look really nice. Okay, so let some of that cook up a little bit. I mean, we will need some for the other side, but it looks like we only need that to go there. So if I do that, kind of matches all the way up, right? So kind of like that. That gap there. And then this comes around. You can use the other quartz stairs to kind of make it match. 1, 2, and then it bends over, and that should match up here. Dang it. Basically do this all along the entire outside. Put these right there. And honestly, maybe what we'll do is put a sea lantern right here. Alright. So now that we got this whole outer side, this is where we're going to walk up and actually get to our chests. So this bottom part, I mean, what the chests are going to sit on, it's not really that important. Probably just use my white concrete, try to, you know, not use my quartz as much. So I'm just going to go out with my white concrete all the way across here. We could do some sea lanterns or something like that to brighten up the corner piece here or something like that on each one of these here. Now these sea lanterns are going to be covered up by some pillars, but they're still going to shine through the stairs because the stairs are not a solid block. So let's just go ahead and go to bed real quick. 8, so 16 per fountain. I believe that's the correct amount. Hopefully I'm not misleading you here. But I mean, I'd rather not make a ton of them, because like I said, quartz is kind of expensive material. So we're just going to go up 2 on each one of these for now. Okay. And then now, in between the pillars, we're going to be putting upside down stairs. Yeah, there we go. What? No. So that's... What? Okay, I guess step on it. Why is this happening though? Okay. That is strange, right? Like, is this not? Huh. Okay, we'll move on from that. All right, so we're gonna go upside down stair all the way or across here. That way we could still open our chests. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. So we can open our chests. And then let's see here. We could put some solid blocks. Probably just do some solid quartz blocks. It's not as noticeable, but okay, this is really weirding me out. See what this looks like here. Yeah, I think I want the slab, because what we're gonna do in here is put some sea lanterns. So I don't really want that gap right there. So just put that. Alright. Because the problem that I was seeing was that I was looking in here and you can kind of see above the sea lantern. I didn't really like that. So we're going to leave that like that. And then 2 blocks up from there, we're going to put a sea lantern. right at the top here. And then on both sides of the sea lantern, we're going to put a quartz block. Like that. And then might need some scaffolding. But basically, we're going to put the outline of this right here. Oh yeah, right there, like that. And then an upside down stair, and then just basically repeat all of that across to the other side. Alright, so now that we've gotten, now that we've got this whole area built out across the sides there, we're going to need probably some scaffolding or something to get yourself up to that higher level like this. So let's give that back to me. Alright, so we're going to build up a little bit more on this area. Now with your hoppers, now that we're in this area here, you're going to need to put at least one hopper into each one of these. It's not necessary that you have a hopper in these corners or anything like that. It's not that big a deal. Eventually, if you want, if this thing is becoming really productive, what I would actually recommend you doing is actually create a system where you put a composter, like you put another like a hopper going straight down in this area, and then have it go straight down into a composter and have some bone meal once you start actually producing a lot more than you actually need. That would be my recommendation. But other than that, in this area, because we're going to actually build this out, so this will all be filled in here. Try not to get ahead of myself here. But what you're going to want to do is make a complete loop. So just start on one side, and eventually you're going to just have it make one continuous loop. And so eventually, if any of these are actually full, they will continue and just go around and around and around until these things completely fill up. But more likely than not, it's going to, fill up your chests, and yeah. So break this last one, and then place it going that way. So they should all, here, let's break this so you can kind of see it here. They should all be going in a continuous loop around into a circle here. So that way they'll just all eventually find their way to a chest. Alright. There's going to be like a water source block right here. It's going to be an upside down stair, but let's build out this one right here. See what it looks like. I think I like this one better. And there we go. Alright, so that's the next step, is just finishing out that right there. And then at the same level as the stairs right here on the inside, you're going to need a total of 8 pillars total and some more sea lanterns. So it's at this level right there, so you can actually go up one more level with your white concrete or whatever block it is that you want to use. So what we're going to need to do is on each of these sides right here, we're gonna go up with one. So we're gonna actually, yeah, go like this with one pillar on each side of these. I think what we're gonna do on this side right here, just so it brightens it up a little bit, we're gonna put another sea lantern right there in each corner here. Because I like these to be pretty bright. And then put sea lanterns on all of those, and then another set of pillars. The only thing that's going to be different about this right here is your front area. You're going to actually go down one with that and put a stair piece right here. And then on all the other sides, you're going to have one stair piece right here, one stair piece right here, and one stair piece right there. And the reason why is when this stuff comes out, you kind of want to have a flowing area for this to come out. That's not, you know, all over the place. Because it's going to be spitting out, and so I've noticed that having it like this, I tried putting a cap on it because it does kind of spit out, but all these are going to have water coming off of it, but we're also going to have a water column that's going to go all the way down to that, to the bottom. So what I think we're going to do actually is take those sea lanterns down one more. Put it in here. So a little correction there. Alright. And honestly, I think I will come back here and what in the world is up with these? Like, I don't know what's going on with this. I think I'm going to put a couple more pillars in there just for the heck of it. Just because I feel like this is something that could be seen potentially. I'd rather just it be nice. Alright, so the next part is connecting all this and actually filling it up with water. So this is kind of the fun part here. So you can actually see all this stuff coming out of here. But what we're going to do, so that way we can have easy access, is to actually create like a little hole right here. That should take us up. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's get to the center area, which is right here. Perfect. Don't really need to dig out too much. Might as well clear this out a little bit. We kind of have an automatic way of getting sea lanterns now, so it doesn't really bother me to use up a couple of these. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is connect this line all the way over to this fountain. So let's go ahead and grab the materials that we're gonna need. You're only gonna need 2 and 1. 1 comparator, 2 redstone repeater, just to create the automatic clock to put all this stuff into. Hopefully that's enough hoppers. That's the only thing I'm kind of thinking here. We'll need some redstone, not nearly that much. It's just pretty much less than 9 that we're going to need to create the circuit that we need. So let's go ahead and go down there and get this all set up. But what you want is this level right here of hoppers. So it's basically at this level. It needs to be 1 lower than, let's see here. Let's do that, boom. 1 lower, so that way that these hoppers can funnel into it like that. If that makes sense. So it's this y-axis, and then you know, you can have it connect directly over there. Alright, we don't need that soul sand there. That was just a temporary block. What we are going to do is put the soul sand right here. That's going to create the water column. And then we're gonna just go ahead and use our white concrete to create this here. Alright. And for whatever reason for this update, water columns are a lot harder to create. You actually have to have a water source block for each section, which kind of sucks, to be honest. It's kind of a big bummer. But I mean, it's not undoable. I mean, you just have to. It's kind of a pain in the butt, I'll be honest. All right, so what we're gonna need is one block here. You're gonna need a total of a 3x3 area here. I'm gonna dig this all out. I'd rather be another block. Which hopefully I don't have to come back here and take the white concrete back. What you're going to need is your comparator facing outward, and we've built this before in the series, but what you're going to need is one redstone repeater that way, one redstone repeater this way, and then cover all the rest of this with redstone dust, and that's it. That's it for that. Alright, so we are going to need to go up. We're going to have to get some more water buckets because we need to go up at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need at least 11 water buckets total to go in there. So let's see here. We'll just come in here. Place these blocks and place one bucket at a time. Try to place it like that. So we'll need a couple more up here, but we'll need a lot more water anyway up here. So let's get to that next area. So we got the bubble column built. And for each one of these stair pieces, you're going to want to put a water source block. Kind of like that. And then this one right here. Oh my goodness. Forgot since those are... Alright, so what we're gonna do... Okay, that works. It's not the one I was looking at, but that'll work. Alright, so what we're gonna do is just put a solid block on this side right here. Oh, what the heck. There we go. Okay. So put a temporary block right there, so you can at least get this water going, like that. And then just break that block and put your stair back. Oh, come on. That's not a good thing. My gosh, okay. This is not what you want to happen. But if you do get this to happen, you just have to basically get rid of all your water blocks here. Hope that all this goes away. Perfect. Because it's annoying to have to fix that. But anyway, so if that ever happens, just get rid of your water blocks and then restart. Alright, so that's the main section. You don't even really need water in the bottom part. So that's basically the fountain done. Looks pretty cool. I like it. It's definitely one of my favorite builds. But anyway, so let's just go ahead and hook it up. Give us at least a little bit of time to... Perfect, we have enough. To get up there. Start hearing that kind of clicking sound. and your carrots start pouring out all over the place. Now they shouldn't fall out. The way that I have it set up, yeah, it kind of spits out, but I've experimented with this quite a bit. If they're going all over the place and not ending up in your hoppers, getting to your chest, then you probably need to watch the video again, because I've double checked it multiple times. Anything should not be flying out. If it does occasionally, I don't know. I haven't had it pop out for a long time. But anyway, so that is the fountain for our carrots, and then we're gonna build another one on the other side over here for our wheat. But yeah, so each time that you have some carrots coming from your farmer, you're gonna have it coming out through here. Let's go to sleep real quick. I don't want a creeper coming over here and ruining all of our fun. Okay. It's pretty cool. The one thing though is, again, it goes into a circle, so it's not going to go into just one chest and then go to the next one. You're going to have carrots in each one of these chests. The cool part about that is you could kind of just go to any chest and probably grab some carrots. Eventually this thing is going to be jam-packed full once your farmer is completely full on his inventory. All my other stuff here. Obviously these back chests are going to fill up last, because you know, when it goes around the circle, it's not going to fill up the quickest. So let's go ahead and finish the bottom area here. I think what we're going to want is some sea lanterns. Let's go with maybe what I want is this. This area. Each one of these corners here. Fill it up. Pretty much becomes an automatic water source right here. Oh, right there. Alright. We got all the water source blocks put in. This is completed. If you did like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this. We're going to be doing a lot more builds like this in the future. This is our carrot inventory, or our collection system for our carrots. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video.